So in today's marketplace, have you ever wondered how to get into a flip house for $0 out of your own pocket? So the deal that we're standing in, this is a joint venture flip, meaning we're bringing all the funding, we're bringing all the cash resources to close it, and our joint venture partner is handling the renovation, he's handling the clean out, the HVAC guys, the flooring guys, the painting, all of that, and we're splitting the profits 50-50. So as you can tell behind me, this is what some might call a hoarder situation. The ladies own the place for roughly about 20-ish years, give or take. There's some past due maintenance, there's some past due renovations that are needed. We're going to take care of this, bring it back to the market. Roughly speaking, I'm thinking it'll take, I don't know, give or take 30, 45 days to get everything done.
Not too long, not too short.
And we'll put this place back on the market, listed, and everything should be good to go from there. But kind of giving you the background story of joint venture relationships and partnerships. Ideally, in all of these situations, like there's things that come up, especially in a house like this that you might not be able to see all of the areas or get a sense for everything going on. You're gonna have hiccups that happen. But in all joint ventures, you want everything spelled out on paper. So in our particular agreement, what it essentially states is any cost involved with this project, we will either reimburse for or we're going to pay out of pocket. We're paying for the entire purchase out of pocket. And then our joint venture partner is also a broker and agent. So he's going to be responsible for listing this place at a predetermined commission percentage. So it's a win-win all the way around. We don't have to do a whole lot of work here ourselves, but we're getting that upside potential when it comes to profit margins. So if you are an investor yourself or you're a newer investor and you're like, hey, how can I get into my first deal without having the actual resources to fund these projects? Reach out to an experienced investor in the area, see how they can work out some sort of relationship, partnership, and then it's a win-win for all parties.
It's a win-win.
Background story on this place, bought brand new 2008. And they actually bought it during basically the meltdown of the markets. Back then it was under construction and then they slowly started accumulating stuff. And over the years, did they have to do some maintenance? I'm sure. Did they have to do some repairs? Most likely.
Most likely.
But from what we were seeing, it's been like this since 2010, 2012-ish time frame, and just stuff kept piling up and up. It's a 3-bed, 2.5 bath house. We'll kind of give you guys the background on this place. We just actually had the appraisal today. We get a commercial loan on this place and they'll fund 100% of our cost. So for us, it's a no-brainer sort of situation. Master bedroom right here, gorgeous windows, but just full of stuff. We got the master bath here. Will, if you wanna splice in some footage of this. The plan is, like, again, a very cosmetic remodel. We'll throw some paint on the walls, throw some flooring in here. A lot of this can actually be cleaned up for the most part. And then the initial purchase, we are picking this up for $372 and some change. We're paying all the closing costs and everything like that on the owner's part, so they should net out a pretty decent amount. And then the plan is to resell somewhere in the high 4s, maybe even 500,000. Massive bedrooms. Like, these bedrooms are freaking great. Even all the fixtures, like you can tell this was a higher end build when it was put together. All the trim work, all the woodwork is pristine. Honestly, even the walls, this particular room, there is, not sure what that was. That was like wet. That could have been blood.
Oh boy.
There's not a single nail hole in the wall. So like some of these things, are we gonna need to paint this bedroom? Probably not. Just clean it, wipe down the walls, hire a cleaner for $700, $800, get the thing good to go. And then in here, after all the junk is removed, it's a Jack and Jill bathroom. So we got another bedroom to our left, or my left. So the one thing I'm noticing, and I don't know if this is going to be an issue or not, the water shut off here. So it's all copper piping downstairs. I'm hoping that none of the plumbing is frozen or split. Hey, it still works. So the water's on here, but it's just like there's unknowns when it comes to these places. So like I said, $372 purchase price. We'll have in probably 20-ish thousand, maybe a little bit more than that if we have to put on a roof, because it's kind of getting to that age of needing to be done. But we'll see if we can get by without doing it, or at least give the buyers a credit for the place. But I'm sure the roof, if we had to do it, probably $14,000, $15,000. It is original to the house. But yeah, it's just with a little bit of legwork, you can definitely profit on your guys' side. And if you have a deal, hit me up. Carter@flipfoxvalley.com is my email. I'll go over anything with you guys, or call me on my personal cell, 920-252-2864. We will do these deals no matter your experience. We have to put the proper paperwork in place, of course, but it could be a win-win for everyone involved. So when you guys are determining potential JV partnerships or even getting involved in a situation like the one that we're currently in, you're going to want to be able to express your value add to the deal.
What do you bring to the table?
So for us, like, financing is a huge thing. If you don't have the ability to finance it yourself or the resources to finance it, then you're gonna probably wanna pick or find some sort of experienced investor who has that ability, and then negotiate some sort of price or terms that work. Like, experience comes into play, and the less experience you have, probably the less money you might make on a deal. Our partner in this particular situation, he does have quite a bit of real estate experience. That's why we're willing to split things 50-50, essentially right down the middle. But we saw kind of the 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths upstairs. This place has a fully unfinished basement that is quite large. Like, the house above grade is about 1,900 square feet. Down here, if someone wanted to finish this off themselves, you're probably talking another, I don't know, 700-ish square feet. You would probably put a wall right down here because all the utilities are on this side, like frame something out. You're gonna have a bedroom, full bath is already stubbed in. We might find some rodents here because look at this window. I don't know why this was never replaced. But there's a cover on this egress window. So the chances that rodents can get in here are very slim, maybe. But then, yeah, bathroom, this could all be finished off for additional living square footage. We could bump up that ARV if we actually wanted to. But as I've mentioned in past videos, you have to weigh the pros and cons of sticking more money into a place. Do you get an exponentially greater return? Or is it pretty much a dollar for dollar cost? Like, if you spend $20,000 finishing this, are you going to get an extra 50 or only an extra 25? So weigh out those pros and cons, present that to a potential partner or a lending institution or even like other agents in the marketplace and see what their thoughts are, and run these ideas or concepts past before actually executing on them. Because you could just be wasting money at the end of the day or spending more money and not receiving anything greater in return. But with this, Will was saying that he's gonna probably take this hot tub for his college house. They're gonna have, he said, like, I don't know, golden showers in this. I'm not sure what that means, but like, whatever floats Will's boat. It's gonna be a golden shower hot tub here. There's probably a bunch of other stuff in this house that we haven't uncovered. And even, like, you guys, all these totes. We don't own the place yet at the time of this recording. These are literally all filled with personal belongings, hangers. Will does actually need some hangers for his college house. All of this stuff is just filled. She's leaving probably 99% of it.
Oh my God, there's so much stuff.
We're gonna be responsible for the rest of it. So that's what's so crazy to me. This for her was a vacation house. Lives down in Illinois full time, spends 20 weekends a year, if that, up here. We'll actually show you guys, if you stay tuned to the very end, we're gonna show you all the goodies in the garage yet. There was a boat here, there was a trailer here that's already gone for free. She just gave it away. We got our new water heater that we're going to install, just labor, which is going to be kind of nice. I don't know what these things are. I'm not even gonna get into them. Yeah, the amount of stuff that you can acquire. This is why it's important to either have a storage unit or an office space that you can store a bunch of crap, because most of this, the valuables, we're going to take back with us. Like, we actually don't know the extent of what's all in here, as you can imagine, because there's so much stuff piled up. We've got a, what is this thing called? Just a lift, an engine lift? Engine hoist, power washer, boxes. We got new stuff in boxes right here. This is actually pretty nice. I'm gonna probably take these for my house to hang up some stuff. But you have so many things. 2 tractors in here, washer, dryer.
What? There's a washer and dryer here?
Poker table, toolbox, a ton of other stuff. So,
oh my God, there's so much stuff.
it should be a good flip. An additional resource for you guys if you're like, hey, where's another way I can add value, is if someone really wanted to, they could take all this stuff, put it in a storage unit, slowly sell it off over the time, because to us, most of this stuff is garbage. We are planning on either disposing it or taking it ourselves and trying to reuse it in our own business or in our own lives. who are just trying to make a little bit extra margin, hey, why not stick some time and effort into cleaning this stuff up, reselling it, make another couple $1,000s. It's probably worth it. Just for us, it's hard when you're doing the amount of volume that we have currently going on, but in here, clean this all out. It'll be like brand new after the cobwebs are down, after all the crap is out of here. It should be a really, really cool house. So if everything goes as planned, we bought it at $370. We have, we'll say $400 into it after closing costs and all the other miscellaneous stuff. If we can resell it at $395 minus commissions, we should roughly make about $25,000 to $30,000 each in the joint venture agreement. Pretty good deal for a little bit of effort on our part, a little bit more effort on the joint venture's part, but no finances are coming out of his pocket. So again, create those win-win relationships. If you guys have deals you want to partner on, drop a comment or send me an email, carter@flipfoxvalley.com. We will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.